All right, good morning, Nigerian. I'm in the program with the rich now from Independent Television. We'll take our first discussion this morning because so many meetings don't happen. You see, for Edo State, we'll get a new governor very soon. By November, it will be 1 year in office. But we'll look at one sector we concern everybody will be the educational sector. We're there with our brother, the Commissioner for Education, Dr. Paddy Iyamu via Zoom. Doctor, good morning. Hello, Dr. Paddy, good morning. Hello, doctor. All right, yes, we never fit. Maybe the network gets away because himself, Okay, don't there. Right. Hello, good morning, sir.
Good morning, my brother. Do you hear me now?
They hear you. Good morning, sir. Okay, go say today now your deal. So maybe we'll quickly start. First of all, I did talk to some people for recently and for your back. Now, what is they talk for your back? Now I want to ask you. So first question we say your principal say you don't do 68 schools for Eastern Benin, and the people say they don't know where these schools they.
Okay, my brother. Good morning.
Good morning, sir.
Our governor, as you know, now somebody when from the first day he don't talk and say that to help all Edo children get better schools, and where the talk started to come from now from one guy when we Obaseki people. So that's why he says they will not answer. But for the purpose of clarity, that number is the real number of schools, number of schools where we don't work on since we come. In short, that complete overhaul of the system. We have, for the purpose of this program, I go just call the number of some of them for you. When we don't completely overhaul. The story of the Army Day, story of Wareke, even Maria Goretti, Edo College, Umelu, St. David's, Uhumora, Afokbila, Agba Grammar School, Fuga Mixed School, Idunwele, Obiaza Mixed School, Oredo Girls, Army Day, Ososo, Udomi, Ute, Aviele, and a host of others. We tell them, say, if they even want some of those, more of the information, they can go to Instagram handle and all that. Even on the 26th of November, they do a major program for the education where we are going to be displaying all our scorecard, to Edo people. So everything where we don't talk, everything where governor don't talk, from beginning to the end, now waiting in don't do. We know they talk, we know they for audio or to talk something when at the end of the day they will go check saying a lie. You can verify that.
Okay,
and
yes.
more developments ongoing.
As a truth to we too will go actually do our own verification. Yes, now go you don't clear the air now. See that matter no be bubuye. You don't hear that language before. You know what you're bubuye.
Yes,
okay. Now. All right, we'll go. The other people too, they talk about bricks and roofs. Say yes, say now they work on schools, bricks and roofs. But what about the laboratory? How far? Is it because those days all of these schools where they mention, most of the secondary schools, labs they always do most of the experiments. What will be the plans for the lab, or which of them will not equipped with all this kind of laboratory so that our children could get access to all those things?
Okay, my brother. Some of them way they ask, therefore who ask the other government, I don't want to call names, what did they do for 8 years? What make them not get in school? Talk less of to talk about lab. If you when you hear some of those talk, make you check some of those people properly because say if the opposition they just sit down to see how they will take they condemn the work when our working governor don't do in this last 10 months. Before you go talk about putting uh, AC inside house, you no go do the foundation, you no go build them, you no go roof them.
Yes.
Before you go talk about how you want to put fine chair inside or why you want to put air freshener. So the basic thing first is to make sure say the children get school where they go with roof, with good seats, with good windows, where they go to sit down. And who says we are not doing laboratories? We are also doing the laboratory. If you go, typical one when I go say make you go now, make send anybody go Amide Iguba Hill. You go see the state of the art uh, uh, laboratory where they there. Even as I dey speak to you now for St. Maria Goretti, go the lab, we dey work on am. So make una dey verify well what the bad belle opposition when say they don comot for government and they try to condemn everything. It go shock you say na so I dey read online. Somebody carry hand go dey write for news media say by Okpebolo, after 1 year, Okpebolo is implementing Obaseki's program. I'm like, what the fuck? Like, how can you talk say the man come into office? Is this people dey for contract for 3 years? The man come say, okay, may we go review, may we give them permanent employment and save the family from poverty. Instead of you to salute the man, say, this man try you say now the other person legacy in one day, one this. How can you, somebody don't go school for 4 years, go the parents suffer, gather money from organizers to gather money, give children, make them go school. If pikin don't go school for 4 years, he don't dey literate. You can't put am for contract for 3 years. Say wetin happen? Then now this thing, when you wan comot finish, say okay, make dem give dem letter because you see say you dey go, you wan tell dem take get political vote or whatever. It's not somebody see dey get the confidence say dey go right say na the man this thing. No, our people, we need to change the way we think, especially in those states. If somebody don't do well, you go dey praise am so that e go continue to do more. Not be say the opposition go just sit down for corner, then people go dey take them seriously.
Okay, yes, all commissioners are yes, again one word when we use just now for television for the purpose of people they watch, we just say make we remove that word because that word F word when they know they use them for
Okay,
television like
no
that. So I
wahala.
beg we
The thing
apologize
they
for
paid
that
me,
word
my
we
brother.
see
They
our
paid me.
commissioner talk just now concerning when they make that. So commissioner, just to let you know, in case for another time, bring in that word. Okay, now yes, we yesterday when I don recruit about 5,000 teachers, and for I think for some time ago I also yesterday governor also say he want to do another 3,000. But the next question could be first of all the quality of teachers. Two, some people they say why we not go back to those days, because some of these teachers now they dey some of all these rural areas like Igwebe, Oloto and most of all those villages. Why we not begin to go back to things like all these building houses for them, house quarter hostels, or sorry, quarters for them, whom say they fit stay.
Okay, my brother. Say I will still use the same response when I give you for the last one just now. You go first do school, make the children first go before we think about any other. Thing. But however, go to some schools like Udomi school for Isa. You go see the teachers' quarters wey they build. If you even come back to the south, I think we have a couple of them where we also don't put that. A couple of them where we also don't put that plan in place. Wetin we meet, it will say in this time and age, if to say people do what they're supposed to do, by now we're supposed to talk about maybe how we wanted to build a workshop for each of the schools so that children go fit dey learn. We're not supposed to talk now about uh, uh, seats for schools. It is because of what we met. Now, what we meet on ground, I make it come be like say, would they start all over again? Other states, if you go there, go see what they happen, you will be amazed. So we get our children good schools and good seats and co. Then all those ones are part of the icing on the cake. But first of all, we very big the cake for the children. But however, I don't give you name of one school now, but you go figure use as your verification mechanism.
Okay, yes, we'll go straight before we enter international collaboration. Some department for AAU, like agriculture, some part of agriculture, some engineering, and even med lab. Most of these our children don't graduate over time. We commend you on our effort because yes, now as you enter, now you now do something for nursing and even some medical students who when we say they can't do their induction. But bless some other department they like some engineering and med lab and all of those agriculture. So what will be the plan for those ones when we say they never fit go serve?
Okay, the overhauling for AAU, I believe, say, thank God, say only you just mentioned the nursing graduates, the medical students, and all that. When we come on board, we see say na complete rubbish. I would meet for ground. The governor, the first thing the governor do, most of these problems where they come are because of funding. The school was ill funded. So the governor moved their subvention from 41 million naira to 500 million naira monthly, so that they will feel help the students there and help the school to do research and also to remove all those bottlenecks when they make them they do over admission and the likes. You know, it's a sad thing. Say in this time and age, we had over 1,100 students when people don't suffer train go school. They sit down for house because of problem. In the last 4 years, you will go university finish, spend for medicine, sit down for classroom to be educated in the medical line. Then you will go say you sit down for house because of say government fail you as an individual. We cleared that. 1,100 families have now gotten, you know, relief because of this governor and the policies and the direction where we go. The world in general, they in their need of a medical this thing. So coming back to your engineering, we also cleared over 1,000 students in engineering, in pharmacy, in optometry, in agriculture. Over 1,000. Go and check the record from the school. We had to go and sit with JAM, myself and the vice chancellor. And it's also on our website there. You see it there. 1,000 over 1,200 students. And so we take freedom. We don't go service in the last 10 months of this administration. So we are taking the bull by the horn. We know the rest. We know the rest is one thing after the other, one thing after. Look at one of the lecture theater. The lecture theater is now 1,500 capacity and 2,500 lecture theater. All that is to make sure, say, the accreditation of courses is done. You know, we also building. We got the high school self give approval for 600 capacity hostel for those students too for the same area. Make them take so that they will get where they will sleep. It not going to be a situation whereby people go to school will just make us speak one of our language for Benin. Everywhere we hear me gaga. So sanity has returned. And all these people remember say that in less than 1 year, because we are not even 1 year in office.
Okay, all right, make we still waka go still. So make we know some of the, you know, say the last time when the Mr. Governor travel, you there among them. So wetin be the package for our tertiary institutions for Edo State? What be the package we say we dey expect from that trip? What be the package?
Okay, you know, say majority of the time. Like I hear say in the last government they get over 300-400 people when they put for social media to they promote whatever, and now They don't switch to the condemn everything we governor they do. But I know people are wise people. So back to your question. When we traveled to Scotland, in terms of the educational sector, we had conversations with the University of West Scotland. And as I speak to you now, I just came back here. Part of the discussion we will get that time, now how to do student exchange, how to get collaboration, so that we will send some of our children also to come here. Then they will also do cultural exchange and everything to advance the cause of our people. So that somebody begin when go school. After our own assessment and based on the parameters we will set, the children can also come to the United Kingdom and also get some in terms of doing their research and everything and get some other knowledge and everything that they will evoke of student exchange. And the fallout of that conversation of that trip was preparing for me to prepare some documents to come back for presentation. As I talked to you yesterday, I landed. I come out from Benin yesterday, landed here, did the presentation yesterday in the United Kingdom. And today now, I want to enter road now to go back. And everybody was like, okay, fine. We don't already check some areas because, say those kind of partnerships, not be waiting, they will just they sign, not be to buy a cloth and spoon. Would they take time, they check all the line items and see how we can correct them, So these are some of the measures we are taking to make sure, say, we strengthen the institutions. As I speak to you, the one when we do what we first come to, when maybe you will see some of the pictures when Oga, our governor, and the Chinese government, they are the consular, and maybe you will also see my visit to the consular in Lagos. As I talk to you now, most of our children don't be on their way to. Maybe even don't be on their way. Last week they left to China. The governor paid all the bills for them to go. So what are we talking about?
What did they want to go for China?
Then they go to school, they will be there for 3 years. Poor man, children.
From which schools now? What I mean, which of the institutions? Is it AAU or Hussein Abigwe?
Children, both Hussein and even those when just finish school. I will send the videos are on our website. You can go there and check it on our Instagram handle. Okay. As I also speak to you now, even some of the conversation we will get with them. Today, go to Ujabole Secondary School. The Chinese government, part of the conversation we had was for them to also join to help some of these schools. And today they don't finish one. They are commissioning it today. And Oga governor will do that. Maybe before the end of today, you will see those pictures they fly. We are not sleeping. The man know they sleep. We know they sleep. So make sure, say, those children and those families, they get the required support when they need. Send your team there. I think you get correspondence for each other side. Send them there. They should go and see what is happening. Let them see what we are doing. Even the consular is supposed to be there today. We are moving the consular from Lagos and Abuja down to Benin to see what we are doing. So make we know they follow some of people when just sit down for house, get 200 naira data, just they go, they talk up and down. By the grace of Almighty God, by the time we are done, when governor go don't finish by the power and the grace of God, the 8 years, we are going to see the difference. Look at Hussein, what happened after 23 years of establishment. We see get Earth Road. It took this government to change that narrative. I invite you on the 2nd week of November to come for the commissioning of over 6 kilometers. It is doable. It can be done. Just the leadership now will get as a problem. We know there's no consultancy. There's no this. Anybody will pay anybody any money. When people they carry different money, how many $1,000, they pay $1 million, over 200 billion. Say now this is not. There's no consultancy. There's nobody when the man bring from one place say okay you can't do this thing. When they take the money, they give back to the people. Look at the children. Look at. Are we going to talk about the Nelfon program? What we bring? That now there's no charge in those states that has been sent home, so because of school fees. So let's continue to support and pray for the governor and the leadership. Thank you.
All right. Yes, we'll continue to pray for and make it do work for us. The get one area we almost escape me. Some children or rather some set of people school of the blind and all those less privileged, wetin be the plan for them? Because those people, like say, they are teachers and their schools. You know, say we be get about 3 for the 3 senatorial district for Edo State, but like say the one wey dey for all those Auchi and those central, like say the thing called Gaibu, and even the one wey dey Benin sef, e be like is neither here nor there. Any plan for this our beloved brothers and sisters wey get that condition?
We get great plans for them, my brother. As well as we speak to you, even overhauling, they are part of those that the system, that's part of the people when the system want also make sure say we take proper care of. Okay, let me give you a typical, because I'm not going to talk big English. I want to give you practical examples. Even the children when they aside the physically challenged, even those when even they IDP camps. As I speak to you now, we go one of the schools. I meet one of the children. Why don't you have uniform? He said, we are believing God. No uniform, no books, no uniform, nothing. I go back, go meet the governor. I said, Your Excellency, there's something you need to hear. I played the video for him. As I speak to you, the man say immediately, all of them should be clothed. We they do this week. I will send you video. We have gotten uniforms for all of them. We have the man say we will deploy books for all of them. You know, so it is not even the school went there for you hope with college and everything. We have gone there. We have videos and evidence to show. You know, ask the people who even did it. We are doing the strengthening across, because those people also matter. Maybe you go see video last week when even 2 children went finished from one of those schools. They write JAM. They passed. They were given admission in law for University of Benin. Even maybe because everything not be only to the worry Oga governor. We don't put them on scholarship as well. The first school fees have been paid with accommodation. So this is a government with empathy. Not be we know there for this, because we know say what you go outlive us today. Now the legacy we will put for ground.
Okay, for the sake of time, just let those people know and those children know wetin una get in stock for them. The children for primary, for secondary, and the university wetin una get in stock for them because of time, so that we fit do all that things. Just let them know that they hear you.
Okay, I want to thank everybody for all the support, for the prayers, you know, because even the prayers now make us they feel move around and with God's protection. So thanking them and thanking all of una for all una support. I want to tell them, may they continue to keep the focus. May they not let anybody go social media, go try to derail their mind or the government. Let's look at practicals. Like always that they talk now, they give you names and they give you location, may you go check. And we will continually make sure say every child in Edo State have access to free and quality education. The teachers who we don't employ, the people who don't regularize, even look at the number of families where we don't lift out of poverty, look at the motivation where they don't get, so that they will fit teach our children well. We will continue to get collaboration, we go move them from one level to the other. And for those in other institutions, for those in primary and secondary, may they check our schools. In one of the schools, in Amidi Igboba here, we had over 502 new students. So the new chair will do no can reach. So may they no worry. We will continue to work day and night to secure their future. And by the grace of God, the son of a nobody will become somebody, even without knowing anybody. And we go create seat for them at the table of success, so that they will feel thrive and they will feel shine and they will feel lift their families out of the circle of poverty. Thank you very much, my brother.
Brother for Abuja say he won't ask you questions, so just wait. Go ahead. Ekanem.
I thank you very much. My commissioner, I won't greet you, sir. I
Good
agree
morning,
to
my
sir.
brother. My brother, good morning.
Well done, sir.
Yes, sir.
How family first, sir?
Fine. Oh,
I know say
I heard that be that.
neither they talk so.
Well done, sir.
I agree to sir. I know say una dey try because dem say if you thank who kill goat, if you see cow, e go kill.
That's so it be.
Una don try for some schools now, but if you go some community schools for villages, they never see the light of the day. Make I give you example. One for Igweshodi Nigbimoba. The school there, if you put fowl there, fowl no go exist. If you go Ora secondary school for this Akure road, it's in a shambles situation. If you go Teko secondary school, it's in a, I don't know the kind of language because I not to go school when I go use for that
Deplorable
one. How you say Amabi, they never bring am to your notice.
Okay, thank you very much, Elder. As I talked before when I start, I say if people will come before now do all this work, you know, if they do, even they would do small, we not go get this issue. So for us to even don't work, reach about 68 in under 1 year, you go know the firing power when would they use. So the development is going to be now small. It don't start now, and it's going to be all encompassing. I don't want to speak BB grammar, you know. It's going to be all inclusive across the local governments, and gradually, provided we don't start like this. If you check that place where you talk, so maybe if you check around there, development don't reach there. So now small people wait, somebody wait they queue for filling station. If they don't serve for person wait they front, you go no say your tongue go reach. So it's going to be the change and the overhauling is going to be televised. We are with you fully, and everything. Every
Okay.
every school, every
Okay.
local
Yes.
government
Okay.
will not
Yes,
be left out.
Commissioner. My colleague for Abuja, I want to also ask you some questions concerning educational development for the state. Oh yeah. Yeah, Caleb. Ask your commissioner a question.
Thank God, this guy honorable now. Don't. If they tell what would they pray, say we will see person who will ask question. We get to do with education because education are the main key. I want to ask honorable commissioner, what will be the plan of our governor? Because primary school, if you check on where people now don't they remove their children from government school to private school. What will be the plan where government won't do to make sure say our primary schools mostly go be like say go fit dey compete with private primary schools because most people now they carry their children from private school, from government school to private school. That one na one. And two, wetin go make teaching dey very interesting for those states because if you check for some other states like your state and Lagos, teaching now everybody want to teach. Wetin be your plan as a commissioner, as a young man wey go make young man finish school say na teaching he wan do for those states? Wetin be the package wey una get or wey you wan suggest to governor?
Okay, thank you very much, my brother. I'm sorry to say, but it be like say the enjoyment for Abuja, don't they make you they understand what they happen here. In those states, people are moving their children from private school to government school, and not the other way around. Go and check. Now me be commissioner. Now me they get the figures. Now me they do the monitoring. I just mentioned just now, say in Army Day, Igboba Hill, all wetin I dey talk here, send people there to check. In Army Day Secondary School, in September, we had 502 students new from private schools. If you go to Evaike, we had over 420 students new from private schools. With all the chairs we will do, over 600 chairs we will do for them. This principal called me, said there's no seats. Okay. I said, what do you mean by that? We did over 600 seats for. He said, no, said they had the new intakes have taken over all the chairs. And they don't want the governor to come there and say the school no get seats. I said my team go there, made them go verify. And I was shocked. If you go to even Oroma, if you go to Uyosa, if you go to the influx of private school children into the government school is unprecedented. I told the governor that we are going to give you put your name in the Guinness Book of Record because it has never happened where we have over 2,000 students in one session from the private schools. So that your first line of the question is wrong. I'm sorry to say. So these schools I've mentioned, go there and verify. Send your people now this morning to go there. One of the schools, even the principal told me, say, when I asked, why? He said people, they call the school Otiku. Say dustbin school. But with the overhauling, that the story has changed. So that's one is complete. Even now, we're having the problem of putting seats and everything together. I sent some videos to your people there. They can show it on the screen as I talk. So that my brother for Abuja go see what they do. Then for the second one, the first thing the governor just did now, when they very, very, very practical, make all the whole world see, is to lift people from contract staff. Now we have left the era of casualizing people, saying contract staff. We don't they make them permanent. The governor not saying he want to employ 3,000 contract teachers. He said he will employ 3,000 teachers, full staff. So first and foremost, the casualization is over. Secondly, even for Edo State, we know they talk about implementation of the minimum wage again, because when the governor come, he implements the minimum wage and increased it. And even for some of the schools, the governor now, headmaster now get college and all that. You will see brand new buses to make the school, the principal, the teachers to get sense of belonging. Like for instance, now you know, go tell me say I be teacher for school. My school get brand new bus. If my father-in-law or my mother-in-law, I get occasion when I want to, I go see bus they go. Then they pay me my minimum wage. When they don't increase the minimum wage again with extra money when the governor declared on Workers' Day. Then also we even get teachers training. As I talk to you, some teachers too in the system. We had about 8 of them from form of these partnerships that we do when travel out of the country to also go to get training. You know, so the list is endless. Even yearly, at the end of this year too, we also get occasion where we'll also be rewarding them. And my prayer for them, now make some of them like Governor Fide in the good mood when they always a day. If you tell them so, may they give them car or may they give them something. Additionally, ask your people, my brother for Benin. It has never happened before in the history of the Ministry of Education. We had a teachers' fitness day where we bring all the teachers. You can't see our teachers, they sing. See our teachers, they dance. Then after they do finish, over 15 of them went home with cash prizes. You know, we check their BP, check their vital signs, because governor say, come, let's also pamper them. So they give them KPIs, they say, walk. That day at the stadium, the governor said, the deputy governor, we all follow them dance, we all follow them play, check their BP, do all sorts. Bring artists, people from Lagos. Come, we had the likes of Victor A.D., we had Madiba, we had what do they call this one where they always run for internet. All of them call their entertain teachers.
Okay, Honorable Commissioner.
We are making the profession.
We'll take one short break now. We'll still join you for inside the discussion. And we'll take this short. We'll come back. You continue from where you stop. We'll take this break now. We'll come back. All right, we just joined the program. Good morning, Nigeria. With the regional from Independent Television. Like I talk today, Nigeria weekend is stand and we start rather with actualize it for everywhere. Today, maybe our draw. We they do draw. If you never hear. Me you hear now, they call them as a time. As a time, and one special go-get program what they do. If you just dial *347 *732 hash, you will enter 500 naira. Today we give out 1 million, and if you just be the lucky winner of that our raffle draw. So just see how you see dial that number, make you be part of that thing we say we do. As a time, would they make people. They smile every time for inside the Obodo Nigeria, and one way to make you smile now for you to just use 500 naira take win 100,000 150 as the case may be. But today we won't give out 1 million in different categories today for inside as a time. So *347 *732 hash. You can now 1 meter. Yeah. Will give us today.
Today, now I won't go collect my red cow.
Okay.
Once when I don't drown because I need only 100,000. to take go complete them.
Yeah,
I don't tell the car dealer, if you sell the red car, you know since I wear red, if you sell the red car, you are in trouble. So now they will say, "Bafo go follow me, go carry the motor today." So my brother, if you come out high, now anything where person come out high, now me make it do pass am, make una plan. 500 no go kill you, 1,000 no go kill you. Just try am. You never can tell the railway go for finish dry season come. Maybe today na your day. I agree to now.
All right, now be there as our time, *347 *732 hash. Okay, our honorable commissioner is today with us, and we look at the issue of education. Don't forget, say November 12th they go day 1 year in office. So one way or the other, either they talk some kind things when we say they don't do, and many works today when they will still do. Our brother Victor, you in the house, and he will soon ask our honorable commissioner. Honorable commissioner, you there?
Yes, I hear.
Okay, all right, Victor.
Yes, Honorable Commissioner, good morning. I just get one simple question when I want to ask. Before the school resumption, we see for the government make a lot of announcements, say they don't prepare the schools for the resumptions and all these things. But at the end of the day, waiting will come see, even after resumption, not be waiting the announce, now we'll see. I don't know whether after the resumption, whether you carry your 2 legs, work out the schools, both private and secondary. May you check the environment. Yes, we dey talk about private schools and government school. Yes, government school, we know say they get good hands, fine. But the environment, how you take, wetin the government they do to make sure say our government school environment, it dey clean. If you go at Dolo College now, wetin dey happen for Dolo College, the front of Dolo College, there they say granite there, they mold blocks they say there, they say sand there. Then I want to mention another one primary school for third, along third before Ecusa. If you see the front, all these baskets where they sell tomatoes for the market, it be like saying on the front of the school. Then they go they store and put. These are the 2 schools. But what do they do to make sure say with government school the environment clean well?
Okay, thank you very much. You say when we did talk, we say what we thought we want to do, not what we will do. I beg to differ because there's a whole lot. You know, out of 1,000 schools, for instance, if 5 get issued, no mean say what we don't talk na lie or we not do what we were supposed to do. In terms of this school where you don't mention that these are the law college, it's not now a case of neglect or I don't know the grammar when I go use now before we come. Because if you have people selling granite, they don't start to sell granite when Akbakomis have become governor. So those are things that we don't, as it stands today with the state task force, even some schools when people, I don't want to talk about past administration, but some schools when they even allow hotel, build, can't get shortlet, if we inside the school premises, inside the school compound, we don't demolish, scatter, most of the things like that. It gets some when even get mechanic workshop, we don't use the task force now, remove those kind of mechanic workshops and everything. It's also it's in public notice. So these are the law also is part of the schools that were abandoned and left where the encroachments. And as you don't mention them, we'll also go there to go check to make sure say nothing like that. We'll not get people when they go encroach into our children's school land and they make the place look like say they unkept. So thank you very much for the information.
Okay. All right, Commissioner again. Crew for Lagos too. He will also ask you a question. Igboje Warrior, from Edo State, and so you know so many things when we say they have for Edo. Igboje, see Commissioner. Ask her the question.
Commissioner, we thank you for joining us for the show this morning for our Lagos Network Center, and I will ask this question. We know, say, like for Lagos now, public school now free. Say, if you put your pikin for school, the only thing where they will ask you, they will say, make you bring your tax clearance. You pay tax. One tax, a meeting will go to school. And the second one when I want to ask be say, we hear say the other time say our governor say he won't do bursary. You know, say when I did university that time under Professor Sareme Osumbo government, I mean bursary, chop limes. Whether that being, whether they he don't suspend them. Those two questions, Commissioner.
Okay, the first question, your line they break. I not hear the first question. You say when they carry children go school for Lagos, they go only give show your tax clearance, abi?
Yes, I say school for Lagos, public school for Lagos, primary and secondary school now. Free school e be. They no dey ask you anything now. Only
okay.
Tax clearance say you dey pay tax. Once you dey pay tax, your pikin fit go public school now. So e be for Lagos. I say na so e be for Benin, for Edo.
That's okay. Now so it be for Edo. You can ask anybody. You can ask any. Now where I mean this is when I sit down talk. So you know get wetin you want ask me for that when I don't know. Even the past government, they say that they pay 4,000 naira. When governor come, governor say, may they know who they pay any money. You can go and ask anybody in those states. We know they ask you for tax clearance, like Lagos. When you come, as long as the child is of school age, we give the child admission and the child resume school. So in those state, education is free. We don't pay, we don't ask for tax clearance. So maybe we take that one, take better part for Lagos. When we get all the last IGR as at 2024, the IGR was over 1.3 trillion. We don't get those kind of money for it though. But we know they ask for tax clearance. We give the children free and affordable education. Then the second point you mentioned is the bursary. Last week, the governor has also appointed the chairman and board of the bursary of the Edo State Bursary Board. We put one chief for there when it's also a very experienced hand, and all the colleagues would already see the governor talking. We already collect all the names of all the indigent students from all the institutions for implementation. The board now where the governor set up now to make sure say institutionalize the bursary thing so that going forward, even when you don't go finish, come out, the thing will come and it will come to stay to better the life of our students. So the two questions where you answer, so we did ahead. Thank you.
Yeah.
Okay, yes, Ed, I will ask you.
I beg you, Honorable Commissioner, you know they like you well because of white way you they wear. Some government schools, una they aware say community don't take their land finish. That one are number one. Did they hear me so? Then,
yes, I hear you.
This number two, una say education are free. You wait to una talk concerning admission, make una pay so thing. Una still they give school subvention because last time I know say subvention when they know they give school, make some head of schools they collect money from parents. Una don't they give subvention to schools so that we the parents go know how we take they tackle the situation in case they say make our children bring money.
Okay, when I talk the first matter, you know that I mentioned say we don't use even with the Edo State Task Force to recover majority of our school lands. You know, if you see the reports, when I assume this my role, the report of encroachment, it was over the roof. But so far, so good. We don't recover several schools. I mentioned the one with the hotel inside school. So all this one now because of say we met a system will be like that. So now correction. Now we they do, and now we want to make Edo people know. You know, not be a situation whereby that's why somebody they talk, which they want to condemn the governor for one road when done bad for the past 4 years. Now I tell the person, say, have you forgotten that inscription? Say, please bear with us. This is federal road. Please bear with us. That inscription was everywhere. So if somebody you come now, you just be like as you did there, so header. Somebody we don't did there before, don't bastardize the ITV. As you come, you say all ITV staffs are somebody comes and say all ITV staff people are very nonsense people. You go tell them say no, I just they come and the mess and they try clean. So let me go back to the point. All those schools when you say the encroachment, we don't start to clean them up. We don't start to recover our schools, and the drive is ongoing and it will continue because we must secure the boundary of all our children so that their future can be secure. That's not the mandate. No matter whose ox is God. Then the second one where you talk say about the subvention. The major thing where they take the subvention do, they say that to they do cleaning for the school, to take do one or two things for the schools and all that. So on our own, like for instance, now security, where they say they will take the money to they do, governor don't already say, okay, we will work together with the security architecture, deploy security to the schools. Then for in the area of the cleaning, in don't tell me say, they go give us tractors. When we take they go all the schools, they go do the cleaning. Each of them for each zone, senatorial zone, we will take they do the cleaning and all that. You know, there's a lot of work to be done. There's a lot of work where the man they do already. The flyovers, the roads, construction, and everything. So we take up small. Because even the availability of resources, if to say now Lagos State now, like my brother for when asked question from Lagos, it was good because Lagos has over 60 billion, 50 to 60 billion monthly for IGRO. 2024 they had over 1.3 trillion as IGRO. I need to talk about allocation. So with the limited resources we have, the governor they try his best to see how I go to the manager. You know, only I they talk with some people which they. I say Delta. My friends waiting for Delta. I said Delta only 6 months 13% derivation. They got over 220 something billion. Edo State got about 22 billion in 6 months. And the same flyover what they do for Delta, now what they do for Edo. The same road is concerned for Delta, now what they do for Edo. So you can see that the passion now they drive the governor and the projects one that they see. So we'll continue to support them. Gradually, everything will be all right. What did they sweet me pass in all this? We'll never reach 1 year. And we have done very well. I can tell you that for free. Thank you.
That invitation, what we say, you see, you give us with the expert time, and by God's grace, we'll continue to work together to see how Edo State will move forward. We thank you and we wish you Johnny Mercy back to Nigeria.
Thank you very much. God bless you now for all the work that they do. I appreciate it.